Boy, I'm jumping off the sprint. Oh. Y'all gotta stop being so vengeful, so spiteful. All this energy of I gotta get back, I gotta get my get back. What's that energy? And I'm gonna tell you when it pops up a lot. It's women. It's something about when women get hurt. Y'all get in y'all feelings. You wanna make a man feel what you felt. It's not worth it. Men, we do what we wanna do. You know, women have expectations of a man. There's nothing wrong with having expectations. There's nothing wrong with having standards. It's either me or you. It's either I'm gonna take care of me or I'm gonna take care of you. You can't expect a person to constantly sacrifice themselves for you. We're all responsible for ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves. And in moments, taking care of me is not gonna make you feel good. You give a person you love what they need, even if what they need doesn't involve you, even if that hurts. A lot of times it ain't the flaw in that other person. It's just you can't accept that they're wanting to do something that doesn't involve your happiness, and it bothers you and it hurts you. It's different types of hurt. I either hurt you accidentally, then you have conscious decisions that you know will hurt the person, but you have to make the decision because it's going to take care of you. And then you have decisions that you know are wrong, okay, and it's going to serve your own happiness, but you know it's wrong, like the cheating, you know what I mean? All three of those involve the other person hurting. And what people do is they take their own feeling and their own hurt, and they want to be mad at the other person for hurting them. So you can have your feelings about somebody hurting you. I get it, especially if they did something wrong. Is it really wrong? Is it ever wrong? This is a real question. Is it ever wrong for a person to take care of themselves first? Really think about that. It's okay to be upset when somebody hurts you, but what's not okay is to have this energy of revenge, wanting to make somebody else feel how you felt, and going to any extreme to make them feel how you feel. That's when we get into being immature. That behavior has to stop, man. Not every woman does this, but you know, the knocking the windows out of dude's car, slashing tires, you know, destroying property, you know, doing things to embarrass or humiliate the person, acting in ways that you know are gonna make the other person hurt because you feel hurt. You don't have to cause anyone pain. The universe is gonna take care of these people. And when I say take care, I mean the opposite. Like, if you do fucked up shit, you're not gonna be at peace with that moving forward. And your life is not gonna go well doing people wrong. That's just not how life works. So I really want women and men too, if men are doing shit like this. You know, you might have been done wrong by a woman, and you got this attitude where you want to get back at her. You want to do something vengeful. You want to embarrass her. You want to humiliate her. You want to hurt her in some kind of way. Why? What does that do? Hurting another person does nothing for your own peace. Everybody is going to hurt people. I never have my heart and spirit in a place to hurt people, but I have hurt people. I can be man enough to say that. I have hurt women. I will continue to hurt people because I am not perfect, and I am going to take care of myself. And in some of those moments when I'm taking care of me, other people are going to have to get the short end, and that's just the facts of it. Now, if I'm wrong in the future, I have no problem admitting that I'm wrong about something. And that's what maturity is. When you know you done fucked up and did something wrong, because two wrongs don't make a right. Just because somebody did something wrong to you, you don't respond to that by doing something wrong, because now you both wrong. Now you've given this other person a reason to look at you a certain kind of way. When you're the bigger person, when you choose love in all situations, you make people look at themselves. You make people have to sit with what they did for however long they got to sit with it until they correct it. And that's how you help people change. You don't help people change by continuing to push negative and hateful energy. It's just going to create a cycle of people having hatred and wanting to hurt people. And it's that popular phrase, hurt people, hurt people. We're all hurting. Stop projecting your hurt onto people, and stop being mad at people for hurting you. Even the people that did it on purpose. I believe that people, for the most part, are not purposefully hurting people. I just think everyone is selfish. Everyone is looking out for themselves, and that's not a bad thing. We're supposed to look out for ourselves. We're supposed to take care of ourselves first and foremost. Now, in some situations, your self-care will cause you to make a decision that's disloyal, or you might betray a person or people. And that's not cool. It's not good to do that. But these are the moments when those people have to learn lessons, and you might not learn it right then and there. And you usually don't, because you're in the heat of the moment, and we only make the decision that makes sense in that moment. But as time passes, I promise you, if this person is a good person, and like I said yesterday, I feel like majority of the population are good people and want to be righteous. You will not live the rest of your life knowing you made a fucked up decision and be okay. You will be disturbed, and years will go by and you won't even know why you're not getting sleep. You won't even know why you're disturbed. You won't know why your future relationships aren't working. But it's because you're holding on to this negative behavior and this wrong that you've done, thinking that you were right, and you're moving on through your life continuing to think the same way. So you're going to continue the same pattern. And that's what we got to stop doing. And you might think you're hurting this other person by, oh, you gonna hurt me? Well, watch me get you back. Yeah, you might cause them a little hurt, but ultimately you're just making yourself look fucking crazy. You're making yourself look so bad. And I'm sure you don't really care how that person looks at you in that moment, but in the future, you might realize that, damn, as you grow, this is the type of shit that completely fucks up any opportunity for connection moving forward. When you start doing this vengeful, hateful shit, it's okay to be imperfect. It's okay to hurt people, but you hurt people by acting on your own energy. You don't hurt people intentionally because you feel a way about what they did. You got to forgive people. Don't forget, you can walk away from people. You can have you can stand your ground and have standards and stand firm and tell people how you feel. All these people that do this, these women that do this in relationships, you're hurting people that you really love, because you wouldn't have that much energy if you didn't love that person. That's just misplaced energy. You really want to love that person because you do. You don't do something as extreme as slicing a person's tires and setting a house on fire. It's been all type of crazy shit that women have done as a result of being hurt by a man. And it's pressure on men. Like when we meet a woman that we love, we want to be everything for that woman if we're a good man. Ain't that the point? Like if you get in a monogamous relationship, you want it to be it. You want to tell this woman that you're the one. Like, yeah, that's going to be my wife. I know me personally, I don't get with a woman if I don't think she can be the one for me. And I treat her that way. I talk to her that way. And what happens is time goes by. We have this dream of who we want somebody to be based on the small amount of time that we've interacted with this person. And that's where we fuck up, because when we get to know this person, now we get to see who the person really is. So we don't fall in love with who a person is. We fall in love with who we want them to be. We fall in love with the idea of the potential of what we could be based on how you look, our initial interactions, the vibe. All that shit feels great. As time goes, women hold us to this thing. But you have to set that standard. You have to let a woman know that, yeah, I want to be with you, because they want to feel that way. Women, would you be okay with a man getting with you and you didn't feel like that you were the apple of his eye? You felt like he had other eyes for other women, or you weren't the one? No, every woman wants to feel like they are that one. That's why we get into those monogamous relationships. But what's funny is, like, women want us to live up to this idea and this thing that we commit to, because we do it as men. We tell women all type of stuff, and it's real. Just because it changes over time doesn't mean it wasn't real when we said it. We want to be the one. We want y'all to be our wife. If we say it to you, like, we see the potential in y'all. And then as time goes by, you start to see the dynamic. And every dynamic is not healthy. And when that dynamic shifts, sometimes you got to change the dream. You can't be mad at a person for not living up to a promise when they didn't even know you yet. I might love the idea of you and then get to know you and like, damn, I really don't love who you are. It's parts of who you are that just, it ain't working with me. It just really all goes back to that self-accountability point. There's no way you can have that much hatred and these feelings of revenge in your heart and this resentment if you take self-accountability for your life and your decisions. If somebody hurts you, you allowed them to hurt you. How did you allow them to hurt you? Because you allowed them in your life. Everything goes back to your decision. So no matter what I go through with anybody, I don't care who it is, any relationship, if I'm hurt, if something bad happens to me, even if they're wrong, I have to always take accountability, because I put myself in that position. Nobody forces you to be with somebody. Nobody forces you. If you hate your ex, you hate yourself. You chose that person. You hate the mother of your child. You hate the father of your child. You chose that person. You chose to have a baby with that person. So you can't harbor negative emotions for that person for the rest of your life. Why are you carrying that? You hate yourself. Forgive yourself for picking that person. I forgive myself for being human. I forgive myself for having hopes and dreams and loving hard and fearlessly before I get to know a person. That's the only way I know how to love. I don't know how to love in fear. And when you don't love in fear, you make promises, man. Because that's what you got to do. You got to love fear. Set the bar high so you have to live up to it. And do your best to live up to it. But understand, if that dynamic is not working, it's just not working. And you cannot blame one person. It's chemistry. Two people make up a relationship. Stop blaming one person for something ending. Even if they did something wrong. You got to always know you played a role. It ain't about pointing the finger and this person fault, that person fault. No. Everybody, look in the mirror, man. Look in the mirror and stop doing this childish shit. Breakups happen every day, B. Chill the fuck out. And breaking up is not fun. Breaking up with people you love, nobody sees that shit coming. Nobody goes into a relationship saying, hey, I'm gonna eventually break up with this person. And if you do say that type of shit going into a relationship, that's fucked up. Cause that's not fair. You went into a relationship half-heartedly. You didn't go into that relationship with faith. And that energy contributed to that relationship failing. Because you cannot love in fear. Please, man, please stop with the vengeful, spiteful, get back energy. The best revenge is loving and progressing through your life. The people who have caused you hurt, the people that you allowed into your life who have caused you hurt, let them see you progress. Let them see you rise and achieve your dreams. You want to get back at them? You want to do that? Yeah, just be better. And love. Appreciate this person because they taught you something. I don't care how bad you think this person is, how much they hurt you. They taught you something. They made you a better person. So you have to love them. I love everybody that I've ever met in my life, no matter how much they've hurt me. Even if I ain't fucking with them, even if I'm not talking to them, I can't carry any hate for these people because each of them taught me valuable lessons. And I appreciate y'all for that. So I would never wish any harm on anyone. Why would I want somebody to be hurting? If you're hurting, that's not affecting my life. Whether you're doing good or bad, I'm going to be doing me. So why would I want to wish bad things on a person that I love? I might have lost love, but you're somebody that I cared about at one point. You're somebody that I shared special moments with. When you separate from people, you're supposed to end on some, you know what? I'm sorry it didn't work out. And if you were wrong, admit to your fucking wrongs. And both people should be doing that. Because ain't nobody perfect in a relationship. Both people need to be admitting when they're wrong. And both people need to be wishing each other well and thanking each other for the memories and the lessons. That's how you break up with people. You break up on good terms. And you know, sometimes you got to get all the ugly shit out. You're going to say bad things. There's a thin line between love and hate. You can love somebody one minute, they do something, you're emotional, you say it. But if y'all both or one or whoever comes to a decision that it needs to be over, we got to really end things on a note of love, man. And stop with this vengeful, resentful shit, man. Because it ain't helping you and it's not helping anybody in the world. And it's really about you. You got to make sure your moves are in line with making you better. Getting revenge and hurting people is not helping you advance in life. You fucking up your karma. Hurting people that hurt you is not a good move. I don't care what they did to you. I don't care what they could have killed somebody in your family. All that get back energy is only going to bring bad energy back to you. So you don't want to bring that to your life. Let the universe take care of these people that are doing wrong. And you continue to be a good person and learn and grow. That's what it's about. Ninja Run.